She is called difficult. She is called a diva. She is mocked for her demands. Candles, lighting, rooms at a precise temperature. And yet, she has sold over 200 million records, built an image that still dominates decades later, and turned her name into a brand synonymous with luxury, talent, and power. This is Mariah Carey's strategy. Demand respect and never apologize for it. Here is the paradox. The same world that mocks women for being high maintenance secretly craves to serve them. A man asks for perfection, and he is ambitious. A woman asks for perfection, and she is difficult. Mariah understood this double standard and refused to bow to it. She leaned into it. She turned the word diva from an insult into her crown. Because here is the truth. If you accept being treated as ordinary, you will be treated as disposable. If you demand to be treated as extraordinary, the world has no choice but to elevate you. Mariah began as a girl with a 5-octave voice, a rare instrument. But talent alone is never enough. The industry is full of talented women who were used and forgotten. Mariah survived because she built not just music, but myth. Every detail was curated: the hair, the gowns, the interviews where she insisted on perfection. To the untrained eye, it looked like ego, but in reality, it was architecture. She was constructing a persona larger than life, untouchable, impossible to dismiss. Her first law: demand sets the standard. When Mariah asked for specific lighting or refused to be photographed from the wrong angle, she was not being frivolous. She was teaching people how to treat her. Every demand communicated, "I am not ordinary. You will adjust to me." And they did. The woman who accepts crumbs is fed crumbs forever. The woman who demands luxury receives it, because her audacity rewrites the rules. Second law: own the insult. The industry tried to shame her with the word diva. Instead of retreating, she embodied it. She turned it into theater. She made it entertaining, glamorous, iconic. What was once mockery became fascination. This is strategy. When they try to brand you with an insult, seize it, exaggerate it, and make it your signature. Third law: scarcity creates desire. Mariah does not flood the world with constant presence. She chooses her moments carefully. A Christmas season, a rare performance, a single sharp interview. Her silence makes her voice louder when it returns. Scarcity is not absence, it is appetite. Fourth law: surround yourself with infrastructure. Demanding respect is not enough. You must have the results to back it. Mariah trained relentlessly, protected her voice, and built a catalogue of hits that still generate millions. Demands without delivery create resentment. Demands with delivery create reverence. She always delivered. Fifth law: turn personal struggle into narrative. Mariah faced exploitation, controlling partners, public breakdowns. Lesser women would have been consumed. She transformed those struggles into legend. The phoenix imagery, the triumphant returns, the confessions wrapped in glamour. Her scars became part of her myth. People do not revere perfection. They revere survival. Sixth law: never play small to be liked. The culture pressures women to be humble, relatable, one of us. Mariah refused. She embraced exaggeration, diamonds, gowns, fantasy. The result? She became not someone's friend, but someone's fantasy. And fantasy endures longer than friendship. That is why Mariah Carey remains a force. She is not just a singer, she is a symbol of what happens when a woman refuses to shrink herself for comfort. She made Diva eternal. So how can you apply Mariah's Diva strategy, even if you are not on a stage? First, set your standards high and enforce them. If you do not, others will lower them. Demand the conditions you need to excel. Demand respect in how people speak to you, how they show up for you, how they value you. Your standards teach the world your worth. Second, embrace the insult. When someone tries to belittle you with a label, ask, can this label be turned into armor? If they call you intense, lean into intensity. If they call you cold, cloak yourself in elegance. Weakness becomes power when you own it. Mariah made Diva magnetic. Third, control your appearances. Do not flood people with access. Appear when you are ready, in the right conditions, and make each appearance unforgettable. Your absence will make them crave your return. Fourth, back your demands with results. It is not enough to insist on respect. You must deliver excellence. Mariah's demands mattered because she paired them with unmatched talent and hits. Ensure your performance justifies your standards, and no one can call them unreasonable. Fifth, mythologize your struggles. Do not hide scars, frame them. Present them as chapters of survival, not shame. People respect the woman who stumbles, but returns radiant. Every fall is an opportunity to stage a greater comeback. Sixth, stop trying to be universally liked. Relatability is for equals. If you want power, aim higher. Create fascination, not familiarity. Mystery, not comfort. Fantasy, not friendship. The woman who dares to be larger than life will always outlast the woman who begs to be liked. And finally, the paradox of the diva. The more you demand, the more the world leans in. People may laugh, criticize, or gossip, but they never forget. Respect is not given, it is taken. And when you demand it without apology, the world adjusts to you. So ask yourself, are you shrinking to fit, or are you daring to be too much? Are you lowering your standards to be accepted, or raising them to be unforgettable? Are you playing ordinary, or are you constructing legend? Mariah Carey proves that power is not about being agreeable, it is about being undeniable. She teaches the dangerous woman this: stop apologizing for your standards. Set them, enforce them, embody them. And in doing so, you will discover that demanding respect is not arrogance, it is strategy. It is the strategy that built a diva, and it is the strategy that will build your empire.